Hi guys, I'm just trying out this like game bar thing, which apparently means I can record myself and also show you something at the same time. So I hope this is working. Um, so this is what I'd like to do this morning. Good morning. So following on from what we did yesterday when we were talking about variation. So appreciating that not all members of a population are the same. They are different in various subtle ways. We're looking at page 222 this morning on selective breeding. And again, this is a topic that you'd have touched on in the second year. And I want you to open the slides. You'll see that they look like this: selective breeding. There's a quick true or false starter for you. And then once you've checked your answers on that, there's a quick reference to the specification so you can see where we are on that. A little bit of blurb to start you off thinking about, as I've said, variation in a population, which humans have capitalized on over thousands of years to domesticate wild animals by selecting those individuals that have the traits that they want to breed and encourage in the population. So the example here is the wild auroch, which has been domesticated over the years to produce both milk cattle, Friesians and so on, but also beef cattle as well, by selecting the particular traits that you want. So the first example to look at is a dog breeding example, and a few questions there that we can discuss later. But basically what I want you to do is choose two of these dogs. So you've got a selection here of 15 or so different dogs. You're going to need to zoom in a little bit. I wouldn't say that you would need to print that at all. You just need to select two dogs, and what useful dog characteristics does the dog have? Write down reasons why the dog might have been bred in the past. What traits does it have that are useful? Give some reasons why the breed is still popular today. So once you've chosen a dog, you need to find another dog to breed with your aim is, so this is the second task, your aim is to try and mate two dogs with different characteristics. Remember, they're all the same species because they're all dogs, but they've been, over the years, they've been selectively bred to produce different types of dogs, different breeds of dogs. So we've got 7 different varieties here of dog that you are aiming to try and get one of these dogs out of your mating. Okay, so choose 2 suitable dogs that you think might produce one of these desired dogs. Okay. Not really anything much to write on this so far, but a few points of discussion that we'll come back to when we meet at the end of the lesson. So a few points to consider on your dog breeding, and a couple of slides there to show you some of the things that you might want to be thinking about when you're thinking about your dog breeding. And then the third task is in the context of cows. There's a 5-minute clip to watch, 5 questions to answer, and the answers are on the next slide. So that's task number 3. Task number 4 then is to go over to your textbook, page 222 to 3, make bullet point notes about how selective breeding has been used not only in livestock breeding but also in producing crops and decorative flowers. Challenge, what are the limitations? Oops, so there's a few notes there to help you. And then advantages and disadvantages. So sort the 10 statements into advantages and disadvantages. Check your answers on the next slide. And then to finish, there is an exam question. Okay, so we will meet towards the end of the lesson, let's say 9:20. We'll meet at 9:20, so that'll give you just under an hour to get those things done. And then we can have a little discussion and summing up. Okay. Homework is there as well. I'll talk a little bit about that when we meet. Okay. So I hope this has worked, and I'll see you later.